Welcome to Math with Mrs. Cox. We are on Chapter 11, Lesson 6, page 833. We are talking about capacity. Now, when you hear the word capacity, it is the measure of how much a container can hold. And these are the units. Cups, pints, and gallons are examples of units of measurement for capacity. So I need you guys to understand that the G poster that's up on the wall is a handy reference. Also, there is a video on your Canvas page that goes over the G poster too that you should probably learn how to draw for the end of the year testing. So let's begin. I'm going to come right here for pint. We're going to just say it has 2 cups. Of course, I've got to use markup so that it will work. Aha, there we go. A pint has 2 cups. And a quart has 2 pints. Okay, and that's from the G poster that will help you out with. Now, most of this is estimating and wanting you to dump into actual containers. We're not going to do that, so we're actually going to skip this page and come to over here. We're going to talk about gallons. Gallons have 4 quarts. If you look at the G poster, there is 4 Q's. Okay. Now, we're going to, again, kind of go through this really fast. Skip to the next page. Aha, this is the page we want to play out for a while. Using your G poster, this is going to help you figure out how to convert these. So, pints. Pints are how many cups? Well, if you look at your G poster, if I've got it right here, our G poster, we can see that 3 pints. So if we have 3 weights, 1, 2, 3, we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have 8 cups. So, 3 pints is going to be, I have 6 cups. Crumb. Okay, take 2. Here we have 3 pints equals how many cups? And we're going to bounce over to our little poster here, and we're going to count pints. Every purple P is a pint, and in it is 2 cups. So 3 pints would be 6 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 6 cups. Now we have 4 gallons. Ooh. Okay, look at this. We want to see how many pints are in 1 gallon. Well, in this gallon poster, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pints in 1 gallon. So we have 4 gallons now. So we're going to do 8 pints in 1 gallon times the 4 gallons. 8 times 4 is 32. So we have 32 pints is what we're going to use. 12 cups equals how many pints? Well, let's look at our poster. Okay, so I'm looking at the cups. Cups are the blue C's. And I need 12 cups is how many pints? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 P's. So 6 pints. So 12 cups is going to equal 6 pints. Number 7, I have 3 gallons, and I want to know how many quarts there are. Looking at our poster here, we can see that each gallon, that's the big G, big green G, has 4 quarts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there are 4 quarts to a gallon, and I have 3 gallons. So I'm going to do 3 times 4, and that's going to equal 12 quarts. I have 24 quarts now. I need to know how many gallons that is. Well, from my poster, I can see that every gallon has 4 quarts. Okay, bounce back here. So every gallon has 4 quarts. So I'm going to divide 24 by the 4 quarts to see how many gallons I can make. And that'll be 6. 6 gallons. Number 9, 20 cups equals how many quarts? Okay, so here's my cups, and this is a quart. Every quart has 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. Every quart has 4 cups. So if I take 20 divided by 4, because that's how many cups it takes to equal a quart, that will go into 5 times. So I will have 5 quarts. Number 10, I had 3 quarts, and that's how many cups? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's count the cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 cups. Okay, 2 gallons is how many pints? Well, so let's see how many pints are in 1 gallon. Pints are the purples. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1 gallon has 8. So I'm going to have 8 plus 8, because there's 2 gallons. So I'm going to have 16 pints. Now we are comparing. When we compare, we have to make sure they're the same measurement, or we can't compare them. So we have pints and cups. Now I'm always going to try to go with the smaller unit because it's more precise. So cups is the smaller unit. So I need to see how many pints. I have 8 pints. I need to see how many cups that will make. So I'll come over here, and for every 1 pint, there's 2 cups. Okay. So I can see I have 8 pints. So I can do 8 times 2 equals 16. So I have 16 cups. And 16 is greater than 15, so then my little sign is going to go that direction. Okay, number 13, 12 cups versus 8 pints. Again, thanks to our little poster, we can see every pint has 2 cups. So, pint, 8 times 2 equals 16 cups. I can see that 16 is greater than 12, so then my sign goes that way. All right, now I've got gallons versus pints. Let's go over to our poster. Here's our G poster, and I can see that there are 30, let's see, how many pints are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 for 1 gallon. All right, so if there's 8 for 1 gallon, 8 times 4 equals 32 pints. I can see 32 is greater than 30, so that sign is going to go that direction. Number 15, we have 2 quarts versus cups. Let's go see how many cups are in our quarts. Here we go. So here's our quart, and every quart has 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. Every quart has 4 cups. So there's 2 here, so it's 2 times 4 equals 8 cups, and it's equal to 8 cups, so that's going to be our little equal sign. All right, there is our compare and of capacity. Yep, we're going to skip that page. And let's work on the homework, shall we? When you get finished, you can show me the homework, and I will approve your work for some sugar. Again, here is our little key to tell us what fits into it. Personally, I like the gallon poster a little better, but if this works for your learning style, try it. Okay, let's complete. 4 cups equals how many pints? Go over to my gallon poster. 4 cups equals how many pints? Okay, there are 2 cups in each pint. Okay, so if I have 4 cups, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can see I have 2 purple pints. So 4 cups is 2 pints, and it helps if I have markup pushed. Try that again. 2 pints. Number 2, 16 quarts equal how many gallons? I know that there are 4 quarts for 1 gallon, and I have 16 quarts I have to organize. So 4 will go into 16 4 times. So I know that's going to be 4 gallons. Number 3, 8 quarts is how many pints? Let's look to see how many there are. In each quart, there are 2 pints. Okay, let's bounce back. So now I have 8 quarts, and in each 1 quart, there are 2 pints. So 8 times 2 is 16. So there's going to be 16 pints there. Number 4, I have 7 pints equals how many cups? Every pint has 2 cups. So I have 7 pints times 2 cups in each pint is going to equal 14 cups. Number 5, 5 gallons equals how many pints? Well, let's see how many pints are in a gallon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 pints per gallon, and I have 5 gallons that I'm timesing here. So that's going to equal a beautiful 40 pints. All right, I have 28 cups. How many quarts does that make? Well, let's look. For every quart, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. Okay, so for every quart, there's 4 cups. Now I have 28 cups. So we need to figure out how many times that'll go into it. And I know from my multiplication that 7 is the answer. Fill in the blank with the correct word to complete the sentence below. Blank is the measure of how much a container can hold. Capacity. Sophie drank 8 cups of water one day. How many pints did she drink? Okay, so we have 8 cups. We can bounce on over to our poster. So she drank 8 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she drank this many cups of water, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 purple peas. So she drank 4 pints. A container holds 26 pints of water. Circle whether 26 pints is greater than, less than, or equal to 12 quarts. So we have 26 pints and 12 quarts. Well, let's look and see. Okay, each quart has 2 pints in it. Okay, so every quart has 2 pints. So that's like saying 12 times 2 equals 24 pints. So I can see that if I were to do a sign here, 26 would be greater than 24. So 26 pints of water is greater than 12 quarts. Coach Cowell measured the capacity of his water cooler. His first measurement was 6 gallons. His second measurement was 25 quarts. I want you to understand, quarts are smaller than gallons, so they're more precise. Compare the 2 measurements. Use greater than, less than, or equal to make it a true statement. So we're going to do 6 gallons and 25 quarts. We need to measure them. But they're not the same measurements, so we need to figure out and get them on the same. And let's use the smaller one. So quarts, this one's already in quarts, so I'm going to convert the gallons into quarts. And I know for every 1 gallon, there are 4 quarts. And I have 6 gallons, so 6 times 4 is 24 quarts. Now I can compare. I can see that 25 is greater than 24. There we go. 11, if you're measuring the amount of water evaporated from a swimming pool, would gallons or quarts give you a more precise measurement? And explain. Remember we talked about the smaller the unit, the more precise. So we're going to say quarts. And we're going to say the quarts are smaller than gallons, so you'll get a closer or more precise answer. I am struggling. Jason is a zookeeper and needs to fill a large tub of water for a zebra. Would it be faster to use 1 quart container, so a 1 quart container, or a 1 gallon container? Explain. Remember, a gallon has 4 of the quarts. Draw a little gallon container with a handle, a little quart container. What would you think? Honestly, it'd be faster to use the gallon because the capacity is greater. That, and it wouldn't take as long to fill the tub. All right, ladies and gentlemen, show me your work.